So over here we have the questions. So the best practice here is perhaps to include a text with our question so that we can see what it is. So for example, over here we can just add a text regarding that question. So you can always just click here on multiple answer management so that you know exactly which question you are giving answers to. So for this one, we can add, for example, 10 kn. And if it's the correct answer, you simply write the check mark here. You mark the check mark. And if you want to provide an explanation to your answer, you can insert no, the an image of the answer of the solution, or you can type in here your solution. Okay, so once you have the following, you can just click on add. So that's one answer. So we have the following. So you can always review the top here to keep track of where you are. So you have still design. This is for design of tension members. And then you have over the question, which is question number one, which is just S, which stands for single answer. And then the content, which is right there, it just says it's an object. So to add another question, another answer, you can add the following 10n, for example. So this is going to be the wrong answer. So I'll just leave the right checkbox here blank. Okay, and then I'll just add another answer, 50 kn. Then click on add, and then I'll just add another one, 5000 n. Oh no, click on the plus button here and just add 5000 n. Click on add. So now there are four answers for this particular question. So to change question, I'll just click on the drop down box and go to question number two. Now, so if you're lost, you can just go back to question management, and here you can see the preview of the question. So question number two is this one. So since that's the question over there, you can just click on multiple answer management over here, and then you can add your answers over here. So we can just add your 15 kn, for example. This is the correct answer, so I'll just click on check, and then I'll just click on add to add another one. I'll just add your 15,000 kn. So I'll just click on add, and then I'll click on plus here again, and then I'll just add here 150n, add, and then I'll just click on plus there again, and then add our final answer. This is our, so over here we can see TFFF. So, and then we can just click on this one, and we can click on question number three. So for our third question, now, so what code is used for regulating? Anyways, no, I now know what that is. So I'll just add here my first answer, the NSCP 2015. This is the correct answer, so I'll just click on check. I'll just add that, and then I'll just click on plus, and then I'll just add right here NBCP, and then I'll add that one. That's the wrong answer, so I'll just add another one, PD 1096, and then I'll click on add for that one, and then I can finally add over here NSCP, or I can add over here AISC. Sorry, I'll just click on plus, and then I add here AISC, and then click on add. So over here, I now have the following four questions, four answers for the following question. So to view this, to view all of the items I have just recently encoded, we just simply go to the modules tab over here and click on list. Over here in the list, we'll begin with the module and the topic. So I can simply click on steel design, and it's going to select the first topic, and it's going to give me the three questions here in our provided module and topic. So right now it's giving me this one, and the answer there is 10 kilonewtons with an explanation, solution. This one, we have this following question, and then we have the following as the correct answer. There's no, there is no solution, so there's no explanation, so it's left it blank. This one, we have what code is used for regulating the design of structures. It means it's saying, it's telling me that NSCB 2015 here is the correct answer, and the following are all wrong. So anyways, we now have the following questions. We can just encode more questions and more questions and more questions to just take, so that we can build up a question bank. So now that we have questions, the next one we are going to need is our tests. How do we administer a test? So we just go to the tests tab over here, and then we can see tests and select import answers. Anyways, just ignore the rest. For now, just click on tests. Over here in tests, if right now it's telling us plus, this is how we can create a test. So for this one, I'll just give this one a test. Now I'll just call it prelim quiz 1. So it's now named Prelim Quiz 1. We can give it a description. 2022 to 2023 second sem quiz. Okay. Then we have over here the start time and the end time. This is necessary if our tests are going to be held on our web portal. So as we already mentioned, the students can log into this website and they can take the tests from this website. And this is when this is necessary, the start time and the end time. So for now, no, it's going to be set as today until tomorrow for 24 hours. We can put in a time limit and we can also authorize the IP. So this is used to limit the students so that they can only take the tests if they are on site. So they cannot take the tests if they are outside of, if they're located somewhere else. Because the IP is one way to control the location of the test taker. For now, we'll just allow all IPs. Now, we have to select which group this quiz is going to be for. So I'll just click student section 1 there. So this test is going to be available for student section 1. Then over here, you can add your points, basic points, points for wrong answer, points for no answer, points to pass the exam. So anyways, you could just add those. Uh, and then we have over here random questions. So random questions simply means that the test is going to randomize the questions uh, based on the question banks available. So anyways, we'll see how that works later. We can add no answer option. We can add a question menu, test comment. You can also give the result to the users immediately after the test. Give them the report of the test to the user. We can also make this test repeatable, so that students can self-test if they want to. No? So we can also provide a test that is like a self-test, so the students can just uh, take the test over and over again. And if there are random questions, so the questions there will change regularly. So they can take the test over and over. Now, you can read more of that over here. So you can just read more of that. Anyways, once that is done, we can also add in a password. Anyways, we just click on add and then we have our test. So now that we have over here our test, we have to give our questions. So to add questions, we have this, you can scroll down here at the bottom and you'll see here the box here that says questions. Over here, you can select the topic. So here in Steel Design, we have design of tension members. We can add here the number of questions you want to add. So right now, there are 3 single answer questions with 4 choices. So I'll just say I want to add 2 questions. So I'll just click on 2. And then over here, the type, single answers. So it's only going to choose single answers. And then over here, we have difficulty. So a while ago, if we go back to our questions, there's a difficulty drop down box there where you can add the level of difficulty. So anyways, right now I'm telling the our software to add 2 questions from Steel Design, design of tension members, to our test. So we just simply click on Then we also have the number of answers. So we can add there four so that there's four choices. Just click on add question. And then over here, we now have the sign of attention members with maximum number of questions, so saying two, single answer, uh, where the difficulty level is one, and the number of alternate questions for each question is four. So now we have those questions. So how do we uh, take the test? So there's two ways to administer the test. We can do it by PDF offline test. So we just click on over here, a PDF offline test. So we can add how many we want to generate. So over here, we want to say we have two test takers. So we can just click on two, click on generate, and then it's going to give us the following. So right now, this is going to be our test paper. So question one, it's giving us this one. We have the question and then the choices. And then we have the question, which is the text question. So siya na lang nagpili na which questions to give. And then we have over here the OMR data. So over here we have the answer sheet. So the students can just shade their answer sheet. And then we have over here the second one for the second student. So there it generated two tests. So no, set A and set B, for example. No, so set B it has this one for our first question, and set B has this for our second question. And then the answer key for this one is found here. So it generated two sets of offline tests. Now, we can print this and administer this to the students. On the other hand, this test can also be taken online. So we can simply log out. We will log in here with our student. So anyways, you just click over here in our public. We have a test available here for student one. It says prelim quiz one. We can simply click here on execute. And then we have the following information available to us. Then we just click on execute. So now we have the following question. So it's telling us question number one is this one. AISC, NBCP, P1096, or NSCP 2015. So I'll just click on NSCP 2015. I'll click on confirm, then go to the next one. Then we have the following, so we can compute, and then we will just select our answer. So for example, we chose that answer, we can click on confirm, and that's our answer. So once we're done, we can leave a comment, and we can also terminate the exam now that we are finished. So over here we have terminated, no? Confirm test termination, so we can terminate, and that's it, we're done. So right now this is it. That's the portal for the online test. So I'll just log out with my student and I'll just log in with our faculty account. And then we can go here to our admin, and then we can go here to our tests. And then we can go here to our results, and here we can see we can select our test, and here we have the following. So we have student 1, De La Cruz Juna, where she earned 1 point, okay, or 50%. So of course, the results can also be uh what's this? They can be exported by TSV. So this is an alternative to CSV or tab separated values. You can open this with Excel. And then over here, you'll see here our student, Juna, got 1 point. Yeah, and then over here we have, of course, some statistics like the mean score, the median score, the standard deviation, skewness, etc. So that's it. Those are the basic commands. That's the basic way to use our question bank. Thank you, everyone, and I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, just send me a PM, hit me up, basically. Okay,